Well, I have no idea if this is going to work out. I'm having to squeeze by the tripod. 125-year-old tripod. I got a new troll today, and I know what it is. It won't be a big surprise. I don't know how to film this. I really don't. As you well know, and I don't mean to say anything new here, you know, things are kind of different right now. I don't know how to deal with it as it goes on longer, and this is just the beginning. I'm not sure. And you think, the surprise to me is, I want to see you to see what my hair is like. It's hilarious. Look at my hair. Can you see it? That's my hairdo. It's got a pound of gel in it. My hair grows 4 different ways. I'm not kidding. It's the hairdresser's bane. And I have a stylist who's brilliant, and I can't see her, so it's hard when your hair literally just can't decide which way to grow, because you can't fight against that. So I have this. Good. And, you know, the usual thing, the comfortable clothes, the forcing myself to shower, the not wanting to go out. You think I'd be panting to go out. No, I don't want to. Anyway, enough of that. And, you know, pandemic hair and all that. It's not really important. What's important is people staying safe and surviving this and not getting it. It matters. That's the number one. So we're doing, in Canada here, we're doing all the things that we have to do. I think, I'm going to try this really close up. I think we're doing the things we have to do, including not, I can't get our hair done. The curve is flattened in Canada. It's definitely flattening out. I was so happy to see that. I can't get into the States, and what I've noticed in the States, they're not quoting numbers anymore. They're not quoting numbers of dead. One day, April 14th, it was 6,400 people dead in 24 hours. Now, in Italy, we always did the count, didn't we? 600, 900. What about 6,400 in one day? Nowhere was that reported. I looked it up. There's a chart. There's lots of charts made by the World Health Organization and others. This wasn't going to be about all that, but it's just madness. And I hope Americans survive in some meaningful way. That's all I can say. So I'm going to get back to this if I can. Oh man, I can't get out. I can't get out, literally just. So I'm going to try a different kind of troll thing, I'll tell you. But, it's, you know, the world has never been like this. I can't cut towards myself. But there really isn't another way to do this. I don't like opening these. I know who's in here. It's somebody I've wanted for quite a long time. Uh-oh. It's not. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe it is. Here we go. Oh! I can't open this! Whoa! I opened it. Now comes moment of truth. Definitely a troll. Oh, nice. This is a very nice, this used to be called a good luck mascot. I'm going to get a shot of it in a minute. It's one of those outfits with the felt on it. I think it is bolted onto the troll, which I don't like. It's even got its little hair tags. The hair is dirty. I might have to carefully wash the hair. We do that a lot, don't we? Yeah. And I think the head turns a little bit. It's a certain type of troll. I never have liked these hair things. I'll get that off. The felt on this thing is in extremely good shape. Usually the felt is just, it's just gross. My little my Wishnicks had really atrocious felt. It was all puckered and dirty, so it went right into the garbage. So what I want to do with her, Amanda, you know, the names just come to me. Amanda needs a very, very careful hair wash because the felt outfit is perfectly nice. It's beautiful, and it is bolted on at the back. I've talked about damn Banks and the way they dressed trolls in those days. Oh God, you can see it somewhere. Literally, the clothing was bolted to the body. I only once tried to pry one of those out. And it's a little gun that shoots in the bolt, and then at the ends of the bolt fold around like fish hooks. So it's kind of fish hooked in, you can't get it out. I removed one and it was like a cesarean. It was worse than a cesarean. Then I had to try to cover it up with what I called piercings. But she's going to keep this on. She's really sweet. I'm going to try to, for once, not backlit. Everything's backlit. Look at the mess on the floor. Look at my floor. Oh my God. My Dr. Ho. I'm in so much pain now. It's just unbelievable. But I won't get into that. Now, where'd she go? Yeah, there she is. It's going to be kind of a weird angle, but I'll go slow. As you can see, my desk is kind of a mess, too. Did I say Amanda? Anyway, did I say Amanda? Distraction is kind of my main thing now. I'm trying very hard to get a light on her. And I'm going to be doing an extremely careful hair wash so as not to wet that felt. The felt is permanent. But what I can do is just treat it like a skirt, and I can put tops and sweaters on this troll. In fact, I might try to do that right now. That will turn out. And this is a very weird video. It's very weird indeed. I shouldn't be using it for big announcements and all. I don't want to slip on that. Now we're going to try. These are some things I brought out for my wish nicks. It's hard to see. This wish nick is a lot. This troll is a lot smaller, of course. You know, I don't like that. I'm trying to think. I may have to find something smaller for her to wear. In the meantime, let's just say, for the moment, she has a fur piece. That's what she's going to have. There's these things I needed the wool. I have to order on the internet now. I think this has armholes too, somewhere. She's very sweet. She's a middle size. And as I said, the hair is going to need some work. I'll take those little ties out. Although those are original. Somebody bought this and put it in a glass case. Because really there's nothing wrong with it. And even the felt is in good shape. And that's highly unusual. So she's got, it looks almost like a feather boa. I don't know if any of this shows. There's probably other things that fit too. We won't look at a lot today. It's already too long. What I think is nice is that these can go on top of what she's wearing. We used to call this a jumper. I think British call what we would call a sweater. They would say a jumper. But a jumper was a skirt with kind of like straps. And you put a blouse under it, or a sweater, thin sweater. So she has a jumper on, and that's going to stay on, of course. And it's really nice. These will come off, and then you can put tops on her. So I'm really happy with her. Everybody, I hope you're doing okay. I'm taking a day at a time. I'm finding it hard. Everybody's finding it hard. Oh God, this probably isn't even running. Everyone's finding it hard, including trolleys, and they're sticking together. And it's a day at a time, and it isn't just boring. It's oppressive. You know, it's like there's this dark cloud. We want to be out from under that dark cloud, and it's going to take a while. And if I hear we're all in this together one more time, I'll scream. But it's kind of like thoughts and prayers. You know, people say it. They don't know what else to say. You got to say something. So anyway, do your best to stay well. Please adhere to the rules about social distancing and washing your hands and not going out unless you have to, and not going into a store. And don't go into stores that aren't taking precautions. Most of them aren't. But just be careful.